My favorite guitar player is probably Marty Friedman. There are definitely other guitar players that I've been equally influenced by and I equally enjoy, but if I had to choose one guitar player to be my favorite, it would have to be Marty Friedman. Songs like Lucretia and obviously Tornado of Souls by Megadeth are probably the main songs that I've really practiced hard in my first years of guitar playing, and even later on with Marty's solo stuff, I can't even begin to think of a number of times that I've played songs like Undertow, Devil Take No Tomorrow, Horrors, Valley of Eternity, Night. From very early on, I really latched on to all the little spicy flavor when it came to his no-choicing in scales and arpeggios, but even those subtle or sometimes not so subtle ways that Marty chooses to bend into a note and how he chooses to vibrato a note were things that I really connected with in ways that with many other guitar players I just didn't do as much. And even when it came to songwriting, I always appreciated that Marty really focuses on melodies and interesting chord progressions, but even then his songs can feature a bunch of solos, both melodic and shreddy. And I always thought that it would be cool to do a song that is Marty Friedman inspired, not only in vibes and riffs, but also with those interesting chord progressions, and try to of course play melodies throughout the song, but also make it so that the line between just playing the melody and doing a solo really isn't that clear. Obviously I have songs with interesting chord progressions and interesting melodies, but none of them usually took me in that direction of having a Marty Friedman type song. And I'm guessing someday it will happen, but the closest to it is probably my latest release song, Wandering in the Fog, which if you haven't, you can and should go check out anywhere you listen to your music at. I can't say that song is very Marty Friedman-ish, nor that I was trying to channel Marty Friedman into it, but there are certainly Marty Friedman vibes in it, especially in the last chorus where I do the melody but then I move into a solo section. I wasn't really trying to sound Marty Friedman-like, not only consciously, but even in vibe. When I thought of the song, like I mentioned before, it didn't really have a Marty Friedman vibe to me. But after I recorded the song, specifically that little section at the end in the last chorus, I started listening to my own playing and my own soloing and thought to myself, damn, these are kind of some Marty Friedman licks. If you're familiar with my guitar playing, or even if you've heard some of my songs, you know that I often will do some of those in-between bends and try to reach notes from a note before and whatever. So obviously that was going to be featured in this song, whether I was consciously thinking of it or not. But there's even this section with some arpeggios where I was like, that reminds me of something. What is it? Oh, it's Marty Friedman again. I think that your influences, at least to some extent, are always going to show up on your guitar playing, no matter how hard you try to develop your own style. And that's completely normal. It's that mashup of influences plus our own vibes and our inner ear and preferences for note choices that make up us as musicians and our tone and our vibes. You shouldn't be actively trying to copy anyone or anyone's vibe or style, no matter how big of an influence they are, because deep down you should learn how to do the things that you enjoy the sound of, but then use those as techniques and little colors that you can add into your own paintings and your own vibes. Though, with that being said, if I had to picture myself doing a Marty Friedman style song, or even a Marty Friedman type solo, this definitely wouldn't be the song that I would choose to do it in, and I definitely think I could do a better impression of Marty if I tried. But hey, let me know what you think. Has it happened to you that you're trying to do a solo or a song, and you aren't really actively trying to channel one of your influences, but then when you go back and listen to it, that's when you really recognize it? Leave in the comments if it indeed had Marty Friedman vibes to you. And while you're at it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on all the notifications, follow and stay tuned for more, because I'm releasing new songs every week, and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll like the other ones too, so perhaps even share it with a friend who might also enjoy them. In case it wasn't obvious already, go check out my latest release song, Wandering in the Fog, anywhere to listen to your music at, and I want to once again take the time to really thank you guys for all the support in these songs and videos. I can only thank you guys so much, but it really means a lot and it really makes a difference. With that being said, I really hope to see you in another video, but until then, cheers!